Breaking news via the media ITE. It has just been confirmed that the White House is currently looking for a new defense secretary after Secretary Hegseth has discussed war plans with some of his family members, including his personal lawyer. Let's get into today's breaking reporting. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. It is not surprising, but wow, today is a crazy day. The article, ladies and gentlemen, is titled, "They Are Looking. Conservative Host Confirms NPR Report on Hegseth that that White House denies." And ladies and gentlemen, the article reads, the White House vehemently denied an NPR report Monday that the process of replacing Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth had begun, but conservative radio host Erick Erickson posted a series of tweets insisting the story was valid. Hegseth was under fire Monday after a stunning series of reports over the weekend, including an article by the New York Times revealing that he had shared details of a sensitive attack against the Houthis in yet another Signal group chat, this time in messages that included his wife and brother. Later Sunday evening, Politico published a scathing column by former Chief Pentagon spokesperson John Ullrich, a personal friend of Hegseth's who had resigned from his position a week prior, absolutely eviscerating the, quote, total chaos, unquote, of the defense secretary's tenure thus far. President Donald Trump defended Hegseth, but NPR's Monday report nonetheless said the White House had, quote, begun the process of looking for a new Secretary of Defense, according to according to a U.S. official who was not authorized to speak publicly, unquote, per the White House. Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt denied the story and called it, quote, fake news, unquote. Erickson posted several tweets Monday afternoon that pushed back on the White House's efforts to rebuff the NPR report, citing his own sources among White House staff as portraying an administration that was initially divided on the topic. He hedged his prediction somewhat, tweeting that there were, quote, no guarantees, unquote, the defenestration of Hegseth would actually happen because Trump was still leaning against it. Still, Erickson was adamant that people within the administration were, quote, looking, unquote, at, quote, possible Secretary of Defense replacements, unquote, and voicing concerns there would be more shoes to drop, expressing the belief that would be that would persuade Trump to cut Hegseth loose. NPR is correct, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, from the picture right here, NPR captioning NPR reports that it has learned that the White House has begun the search for a new Secretary of Defense. This is what the comments say. Wow. By Brad Heap, J. Schenker, MD. Wow, indeed. I can't believe I knew something was up, about this administration, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue. This next one is by Erick Erickson, captioning, quote, no guarantees they'll pull the trigger on it, but yes, they are looking. This is really surprising, but not unexpected from me, because I know that this administration has and is currently bad news. I've known it from the start. This is Pete Hegseth right here, ladies and gentlemen, and Brad Heap, J. Schenker, MD, posted, I'll be absolutely shocked if this is true, via NPR. White House has begun a process of looking for a new Secretary of Defense. And here, as you can see, people are starting to go crazy about what Pete Hegseth is doing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for today's legal breaking reporting. If you did enjoy this legal breaking reporting, please consider liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Firstly, if you would like to stay up to date on all the legal breaking news you need to know about, please consider hitting the bell icon that is right next to the subscribe button below on the right hand side of the screen, and hitting the all notifications options. Secondly, ladies and gentlemen, you guys can also stay up to date on all the legal breaking news you need to know about by following me on my social medias that I will have linked down below. I'm on Instagram, Snapchat, Threads, as well as TikTok. Thirdly, ladies and gentlemen, please help me reach and achieve the goal of 160 plus subscribers. The reason why I'm saying 160 plus subscribers is because right after we reach and achieve the goal of 160 subscribers, we have more subscribers to reach and achieve right after we reach and achieve the goal of 160 subscribers. Lastly, ladies and gentlemen, until my next legal breaking reporting, please stay safe, please stay positive, and know that justice will prevail despite Donald Trump and his illegal lawless administration's lawlessness and illegal executive orders and illegal actions.